Good morning. Good morning and cheers and welcome to CONVO Wednesday. I will be your host, as I am every week, Cindy Simmons. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Check out my new Day of the Dead Sugar Skull mug from my girlfriend Kristen. Got that for my birthday, and you know how I feel about Day of the Dead Sugar Skulls. I love them. Good morning and Merry Christmas. Just kidding. Although it kind of seems like once Halloween has come and gone, it's like, Christmas is here! Christmas! It's Santa! Yes, I've watched Elf too many times. So, we're not going to Christmas yet. We're going to spend a little time on Halloween today because, y'all, Halloween just happened yesterday. So, we're going to take a minute. So, welcome to CONVO Wednesday. We'll be here for about 15-20 minutes talking about 3 things today. And then at the end, I have a fun giveaway for you guys because I love to give you guys free stuff. So, thanks for hanging out with me today. And cheers. So grab your coffee, sit back, and relax. All right. So Halloween was yesterday. I hope you guys all had a good Halloween. This is all of the candy we have here. I wanted to show you that we didn't trick-or-treat in our neighborhood because we're in a rental right now because we're building a house here in Orlando, Florida. So we went to our friend Amanda's neighborhood and hung out with my friends Amanda and Kristen and their kids. And look at what some of the people were giving away. Full size. Y'all, full size stuff. Never got full size when I was a kid. I mean, they were giving full size M&Ms, full size, like Reese's peanut butter cup things, full size kids. I mean, not all of them. I mean, only a couple houses had the full size, but I'm just saying, full size. But like, let's just talk about the important things here. Butterfingers, Reese's peanut butter. So my kids think they're getting all of this. Silly things. Look at a little sugar skull action there from my mama Jane. All right, so let's delve into Halloween because I noticed some great costumes yesterday. We dressed up as sick and tired. My husband went as sick. I went as tired. Really, it was because I sort of phoned it in. We sort of already did our Halloween when my husband and I had our date night and we went to the Magic Kingdom for Mickey's Halloween party. And then we all dressed up as a family when we did the Halloween party at Magic Kingdom. So when we were actually going trick-or-treating, we usually just let the kids dress up. But last night I was like, oh yeah, let's get into it. So he dressed up like a sick person, a hospital gown, whatever. And I just wore my Mickey and Minnie PJs that I wore on last week's Coffee Combo. And we hung signs around our neck that said, I'm sick and I'm tired. Super easy costume. Y'all can steal it for next year. You're welcome. My oldest daughter, Lily, went as a vampire, and I did her makeup. You guys, I went to YouTube and just like Googled vampire makeup and did her makeup for the first time, and she was like working it like Sasha Fierce. I mean, the whole night she just had this like scowl like on her face. Like she was so into being a vampire. And then my youngest daughter, who just turned 5 last week, you guys, sidebar, we went to Legoland, Florida for the first time. Amazing! We went to Legoland and then stayed at the hotel that night, Legoland Hotel. That was great. But she just turned 5 on Sunday. She went as Batman because she is all about superheroes and all of that. So it was a fun night, and we have enough candy back here to last us for a long time. I did see some good costumes. I saw Pennywise from It, which scared the crap out of me. Oops, am I allowed to say that on my show? I guess I can. Scared the bejeebies out of me. If you saw the movie It, Stephen King's It. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was scary. So I saw that. What else did I see? Oh, did you see the inflatable T-Rex? Like kids were walking around with that. They actually had a fan in the costume, and it was like this really cool inflatable T-Rex. Saw a couple of those. Loved that costume. Saw Wonder Woman, Star Wars. Saw lots of great costumes. Comment below if you saw like one really great costume that you were like, oh, that's a good costume. I'm going to write that down in like my mental note for next year. But the first thing we're going to talk about on today's Coffee Combo Wednesday is, did I miss a memo? Correct me if I'm wrong. When you guys were kids, when we were kids, wasn't the rule that if the porch light is on, trick or treat, you're passing out candy. If the porch light was off, no candy for you, right? Well, last night, I saw a bunch of houses where the porch light was off, but then some people were sitting in the driveway passing out candy. Okay. And then there were houses with the porch light that was on, but no one was home. The lights were on, but no one was home. So did I miss a memo? Like, did something change? Because I thought those were kind of, like, that was the rule. That was the Halloween rule. Porch light on, you get candy. Porch light off, no. So, did I miss a memo? All right, so comment below if you noticed that too, or was that just us? Because last night, our group of people who were walking around were all like, what happened? Okay, second up on CONVO Wednesday this morning, I have to tell you this squirrel story, and you all can laugh and judge, but that's okay because I embrace my dorkiness. So let me give you a preface to the story so you understand my situation with squirrels. Many, 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 many years ago, when I was a single person before I was married, had kids, and was living in California, I hit a squirrel by my first apartment. And when I say I was traumatized, I had never hit an animal. And I'm not like a psycho animal fan, which it's cool if you are, but I love animals. Like, don't we all, most people like animals, right? Okay, so I love animals. I hit the squirrel. I didn't know what to do. I started crying. Okay, now, again, cut me some slack. I was like in my early 20s. I hit the squirrel, and then I called animal control and told them that I hit the squirrel, and if they could come, they could come pick it up. And I was crying when I called them. Yes, I just want to let you know I hit a squirrel. And they were like, I'm sorry, ma'am, what? Excuse me? I said, I hit a squirrel. It was by my apartment complex in the alleyway behind my apartment complex. Literally crying, like crying because I hit the squirrel. I had never hit an animal before. It was upsetting. All right, fast forward to present day now. I have not hit an animal since, thank goodness. But the other day I was driving and I was in a residential neighborhood and there was a car in front of me and the squirrel went and the car hit it and I was like, ah! Like that, like just like that, screamed like a freak. And the car hit the squirrel. And then, so I was like far enough behind that I saw it happen and I had time. So I started to slow down and I was like, oh man, poor little squirrel. And then I see the squirrel like, that's the impression of my squirrel, who looks like it's like dying. So it literally then doesn't move. And I thought, I should just hit it. I should just hit it, put it out of its misery. I should just hit the squirrel because then the squirrel's gonna just be like, ugh. I couldn't do it. I was thinking in my head like how you're supposed to, isn't it like when a horse breaks his leg, you're supposed to shoot the horse, which is horrible. I think I heard that once when I was little. I don't know if that's true. If it's not, I'm sorry. But I was thinking I should just hit the squirrel and put it out of its misery. Why can't I say that? Put it out of its misery because I didn't want the squirrel to suffer. So I start going. I was like, yeah, do it. And I went around the squirrel. I couldn't do it, you guys. I couldn't do it. So I look in the rearview mirror, and then what do I see? And the squirrel was fine. I mean, I don't know, it was fine. But it scurried away. So I would have been a squirrel murderer again. I didn't hit it. And I was so glad. I was like, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for not letting me hit the squirrel. Okay, I know you guys are like watching going, what is wrong? But could you have just run over the squirrel? If you answer yes, okay, that's fine. I couldn't do it. I couldn't run over the squirrel. And now I'm glad that I didn't run over the squirrel because that would have been awful. And that would have been squirrel number 2. So I saved the squirrel. I didn't run over the squirrel. And the squirrel was fine, or at least, alive. And he or she scurried off. So there you go. I'm just saving squirrel lives left and right here. You're like, what is going on with today's coffee convo? Okay, if you think that's nuts, just made that up right now. If you think that's nuts, I have to share this last story with you, mostly because it has to do with my husband and I being complete lunatic dorks in front of our kids. And I know that my husband, go to mysmartshirt.com. Pretty sure he's watching this morning. So good morning, honey. But my husband and I, we did this funny thing a couple weeks ago to our oldest daughter. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to make a fool out of myself telling you, And you can either laugh or just continue on with the thought that she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, which is fine. That's fine. You guys come to watch Coffee Convo not for like anything serious, right? Coffee Convo Wednesday is for fun and entertainment, right? And especially with what's going on in New York, I want to just bring you guys something silly and fun because we need to be praying for the people in New York and we just need, we just need some happy. So I am giving like a little happy gift to you right now to make your hearts happy. Okay. It's called the crab. And you're like, come again? What? So do you remember that whole, like the dab thing? I think like some rappers started it and then Cam Newton, who plays for the Panthers, I think he like maybe did it as like a celebratory touchdown thing, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I act like I know what I'm talking about, right? Cam Newton plays for the Panthers. And the dab thing. And kids, like middle school kids, and they dab. So my daughter, who is 12, will dab. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. But the other night, I started, for some reason, I had that Tootsie Roll song in my head. Cotton candy, sweetie go, let me see you Tootsie Roll. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Okay, so you all know the Tootsie Roll song, right? Hey, quick sidebar. I saw a costume posted on Facebook where the mom had a shirt with cotton candy on it, and then the husband, the dad, had a shirt and it had a Sweet and Low, like a packet of Sweet and Low, and then their little baby was dressed like a Tootsie Roll. Cotton candy, Sweet and Low, let me see you Tootsie Roll. Okay, I digress. So anyway, for some reason this song was in my head, and the other night when we were putting our daughters to bed, my husband and I, because they're sharing a room, my husband and I don't even know why we were talking about the dab, because my daughter was like, I don't know, dabbing or whatever. And I all of a sudden bust out with, stop, drop, no more dab, let me see you do the crab, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Right? It's so stupid. It's so stupid and dorky, but I could not stop doing it. And my husband was laughing so hard at me. And if you're doing something and it's funny and someone else thinks it's just as funny as you do, and then you're like crying, laughing, and then you're doing like the, you can't breathe. And so then I'm, of course, because I have to do a dramatic impression, I'm literally like, going around, stop, stop, drop, no more dab, let me see you do the crab to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. I mean, okay, so, y'all, let's start a thing. Like, even if you don't have kids, let's just start doing the crab. So it's just like the dab. Isn't the dab done? Like, we're done with the dab, okay? So let's start doing the crab. To the left, stop, drop, no more dab, let me see you do the crab. To the left, to the left, to the right. Okay. All right, so there's my crab story for you, because it made us laugh and we're super dorky, and I don't know, you do things in your family that probably should stay within your family, and maybe should, keep those things inside your family. And maybe not air them on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Or maybe you should just do the crab. So now we do it to our daughters all the time. And they think we're complete nutsos, we're bananas, and we're all of the above. But like my 12-year-old, she's like, you can't do that in public at my school. Like, she banned us. She banned us from embarrassing her at school with doing the crab, which fine. I'm on board with that. So I told her today that we were going to do the crab on Coffee Convo Wednesday. And she's like, Mom, no. I said, honey, you said at school. I can't do it in public at school in front of your friends. Well, what if my friends watch Coffee Convo Wednesday? I'm like, okay, first of all, your friends are in school when I do Coffee Convo Wednesday. And Coffee Convo Wednesday is for grown-ups. It's not for kids. It's for grown-ups. So I'm just saying. Yes. So when you see my family out and about, Sherry, just, y'all, you should post pictures below. You should post pictures below of you doing the crab, or post a video. That'd be so funny. Oh my goodness gracious. And we will hashtag it like the crab. I promise you, this is only coffee. Stop, drop, no more dab. Let me see you do the crab to the left. Okay, all right, so that's Coffee Convo Wednesday for you. I have to show you something that I've been completely obsessed with, and this is called the ZURU Tangle. And it comes in like this little, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like, you know, like a fidget toy. And my daughter's got some to review because my youngest daughter, Lulu, she has her Lululand YouTube channel and she reviews toys and stuff. So she and Lily have been playing with these. And I don't know if you have heard of the ZURU Tangle, but they come like this one. And then you can twist it, create it, pick it up, fidget it. And so she gave one to my mom because my mom lives with us, Mama Jane. And so my mom has been playing with it. And then and she'll just do like one hand, and then you can separate them and connect, like buy a bunch of these ZURU Tangles, and you can connect them. And like, so the girls like to wear them as necklaces, or you can make them small enough to make them rings. But I will just sit here and start, you know, playing with this ZURU Tangle. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about these for two reasons. One, because I love them and now my girls are obsessed. And two, because ZURU Tangle has this fun little Tangle tongue twister challenge. So basically you can go to the ZURU Tangle Facebook page and do one of their Tangle tongue twisters, record it, upload it on the Facebook page, or you can do a YouTube video of it, and then you can win some like Tangle prizes. So you just have to hashtag it Tangle Twisted, and then the ZURU team will pick a winner and you'll get like a bunch of free tangles, which is exciting because I'm not kidding. I can't stop playing with it. So I thought that I would do a little Tangle Twisted tongue twister challenge for you here. I'm going to read you an example because I was horrible at tongue twisters when I was little. So again, get your kids to get one of these and then do the little tongue twister challenge, and you can hashtag it Tangle Twisted. All right, so here's one. Ready? 2 totally tough toy tongue twisters taught thrifty throngs to tangle and tried twice to tie 20 times the twangle. All right, but I read it kind of slowly, so I'm going to try it a little faster. 2 totally tough toy tongue twisters taught thrifty throngs to tangle and tried twice to tie 20 times the twangle. Woo! All right, so why am I telling you about ZURU Tangle? Because now that Halloween has come and gone, it means Christmas is around the corner, and I know what you guys are doing. I gotta get my Christmas list together. Ah! All right, so Tangle tongue twister. Record it, upload it to Facebook or YouTube, and hashtag it Tangle Twisted, and you can win some Tangle stuff. But right now, look at this. I have some ZURU Tangles for you to twist, shape, and fidget. All you have to do is below comment Tangle and the city that you're watching from, and I am going to pick 3 winners, and you will each get a Tangle from ZURU. So comment below with the word Tangle and the city that you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday from, and then we'll pick 3 winners on Friday afternoon, November 3rd, and then we'll just send you a little message and let you know that you have won. So 1 ZURU Tangle for you. And I'm just gonna sit here and do this for the rest of the show. That's Coffee Convo Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out with me. You guys, I appreciate it. Go to CindySimmons.com. You can follow me on all of the socials there. I love that you guys come back each and every week. And don't forget, you send me a big, ginormous coffee mug. You can get the address by emailing me, Cindy@CindySimmons.com. Send me a big, fat coffee mug, and I will send you a free t-shirt in return because you know how I love big mugs, and I cannot lie. So thanks for hanging out with me. Spread kindness like Nutella. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your week. And thanks for hanging out with me on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Cheers!